Switch hustles out of love with her. Double down out of love with her. Grind for it out of love with her. Put in work out of love with her. Switch hustles out of love with her. Double down out of love with her. Grind for it out of love with her. Put in work out of love with her.
Alright, YouTube. We finna try to do a mukbang. This gonna be our first mukbang. This is shrimp. This is chili Colorado. This is, what's yours? Jalisco.
Rice.
Rice Jalisco. Jalisco. I'm sorry, Jalisco. Salsa. The cheese dip. Jalapenos. I always get extra rice and extra shrimp with my stuff. I always have done that. So let's get started. So how you been doing?
Wait a minute, what is it?
This is garlic salt.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't need no garlic salt. You gonna use this? You didn't want this? This the garlic pepper.
Yeah, I'm tripping. You put some of yours?
Yeah, I already have. I don't want no more.
Oh. Yeah. So now I done put both of them on there. Anyway.
That's enough.
I forgot it's heavy. This is a little heavier than I expected it to be. But on this video, just want to talk a little bit about how the other side of trucking, so how my wife deal with me being gone since I'm OTR and I stay gone for months at a time. I want to see what she think about the situation.
Why does that look like that? There better be nothing wrong with that. Why it look like that?
Because they use a guacamole spoon.
Oh. So you already asked the question?
Well, yeah. The first question is actually, how do you deal with being a trucker's wife? That's basically the question.
Okay. Well, I mean, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. You know, when you get lonely, you want to see your significant other. So then that's hard because he's so many miles away. And then the other part would be, sometimes you feel like a single mother. Like when you're dealing with stuff with the kids. Like right now, my son, that would be my biggest one. He needs his dad. And sometimes he acts up, so I need him to discipline instead of me because he laughs sometimes when I say stuff to him. It's not funny, but you know, he's 16. And with the girls, they're okay. My middle one, my baby, she's a daddy's baby, and the oldest one,
Sorry about that.
she is too, but I don't know. I have my times. What else you want to know?
So how do you deal with some of the problems that comes up when I'm not at home to help?
I called you.
Right.
And then
But
I tell you that I need. I know.
700, 800, 900 miles away.
Yeah. And I get frustrated sometimes. Sometimes I get attitude. I don't want to talk to him because I'm dealing with something alone, and he don't always understand that.
I definitely understand that. And I can stop throwing food everywhere.
Do you?
I definitely do. But sometimes it don't seem like it because it's like I have to make a choice. Most of the stuff that I do seems like I have to make a choice. Come home and deal with the situation after I just came out, or think about the bills that we have. So sometimes I have to think like that. I try to figure out, can I deal with the situation without losing the money that I'm actually up under. I might be up under a load. I might be heading to go get a load. Because some of this freight is contract freight. Since I'm pulling for JB Hunt, some of this freight is on deadlines. You gotta pay to have them late, especially like the Walmart loads. And see, I gotta think of that too, because messing up my job, we live off our license. So,
but
what do I do? What do I do when things happen and I can't just jump up and run? That's basically what I'm saying. I can't jump up and just run, just come to the house when situations happen. They're not gonna let me do that.
But it's not so much as that. It's just you understanding what I'm saying.
Yes, I understand exactly where you're coming from as a parent.
And I'm saying, hey, I need you here to go upside his head.
Right. And when I hear, I will. But when I'm gone, I want to. I understand what you're saying, but sometimes I can't. So, and I don't know how to. I feel bad because I don't know how to tell her. Well, I'm this many miles away, and this is a load that I can't just walk away from, and so I'm sorry, I can't. It's like I feel bad because I don't want to say I can't help sometimes.
And then sometimes it's like, okay, my son or my daughter, they want to go somewhere. And then I'd be like, okay, call and ask your dad. Then he'll say, well, call and ask your mom. Then it go back and forth. And then the final decision is always my decision, even if me saying that that's not a decision I want to make. And your reason behind that is because...
Well, the reason behind that is because I'm not here. So, whatever decision that I make, I don't really have to deal with it. Meaning, like, they want to go to the movies, but I'm 600-700 miles away. I don't have to take them to the movies because I can't take them to the movies because I'm not here. So I can't take them to the movies.
Okay.
I can't pick them up from the movies. I can't monitor them while they're at the movie or back and forth from the movie. So I try not to take the responsibility of telling them yes on something that I can't do nothing about. That's with her. So it's hard to me to say yes. So I just say to ask your mama because your mama's there. I'm not there all the time. Cool. That makes sense? You get me? I try. Now some situations now, I do put my input in and say no or yes to.
Then sometimes, like I have like the situation where I got 3 kids and then one for a while. My daughter's in school. She's still in school, but she's going to college. She get out of school at 3:50. My son had to be at work at 4. My daughter got out of practice. She played rugby at 4:30, sometimes 5:30. So it's like I got to be at 3 different places at one time. Somebody got to either be super early or somebody gonna be late. And so I don't want nobody to be late. So it's like I'm being stretched. I have to be here, here, and here all at the same time sometimes. And then I don't have the help always that I need, because you don't want to say, well, I need somebody to do this, this, and this, and this, because they're your kids. But you don't want them to be limited to the stuff they can do because it's only one you, though. And sometimes they don't understand. And they're like, well, why can't I do such and such and such and such? But in reality, it ain't that they can't do it. It's just that there's only one me. And teenagers don't always get that. I ain't going to say they don't get it. They just don't want to understand at that moment. So that's the part that bothers me sometimes because it's like, I don't never have enough time for me because I gotta cater to everybody else. They're my kids, don't get me wrong, but I'm being raw and real. You know, they're my kids, but I still gotta do what I gotta do. And it's like sometimes I get mad at him because that's when I'm in my feelings because he's out on the road and he don't have to deal with stuff I have to deal with. All thing I deal with is the road.
Right.
And I gotta deal with 3 personalities from 3 different people that don't always get it. Hi.
And I definitely understand that. But I can't be at 2 places at one time. I have a strong lady. She deal with a lot of stuff. And I like that. Because I need that when I'm not at home. So it works out good for us. But sometimes it's just too much. We got teenagers, so I definitely understand it's just too much sometimes. So how about the good times? You having any good times? Is it a good side of being a trucker's wife?
I mean, yeah, we do have great times. Also, being a trucker's wife. When I'm gonna stretch out, I want to just all on the bed. I can do it. And when I don't want to deal with his attitude or, you know, whatever's going on, because sometimes whenever he's got a lot going on, he shuts down. I want to talk about it right then and there. He don't. So he'll just shut you down for like the day. He just I'm dealing with something. And then I get mad because I'm like, okay, what's going on? Because I know something's going on, but he won't tell me until later. Well, I got to wait till 2 days later sometimes, but like, okay, what happened? But then understand, we've been together for a long time. And
14, I think. This year, right? 14 years?
You think?
We've been married for 14
We was married for 14 years, yeah. Last month. No, I mean the 13th of this month.
13th of this month. 14 years.
14 years, yeah.
This is good, y'all. But yeah.
And then we just went on vacation, so the good part about it is, you know, trucking. I tell him I work too. I have a job also. But I said, oh, you got it. You know, you make more money than me. I use that a lot.
A lot. A very lot. But now I'm just playing. It's understandable. See, I want to get to the point that she can be more at home and I don't have to always be out, but everything shifts more over to me without me being out all the time. Like, if everything work out for me the way I planned and everything, excuse me. Hopefully this is my last year of staying out months at a time. But everything have to work out exactly the way I need it to. And I have to be out there for a while right now to get to where I'm trying to be at later. So I'm working on things to try to get to where I'm trying to get to. And I'm going to try to take y'all along with me. This is going to be our journey together with the Bond family. That's the plan.
And then another thing I thought about, sometime like with celebration, my daughter, my baby girl, she has the hardest time sometimes. She was like, but I want Dad here on my birthday. And even now, she's 14, she'll be 15 next month. But even with that, sometimes she still pouts. because she don't want you to miss her birthday, which I understand. But she don't understand that when he's out, then it's more for her. And then that's the same thing with me. And, you know, sometimes like anniversaries, Valentine's Day, stuff like that, you miss. But at the same time, for me, Valentine's Day is every day when my husband is home because he do take care of me. And like with anniversary, you know, like we just missed the anniversary, but then we did just do a vacation. So we made up for our anniversary that we just missed. So we didn't get to celebrate that day, but we did celebrate.
I'm sorry.
Oh, if you see me moving in the background, where I'm moving, and you can't see the other person, my daughter is here. It's don't supposed to be here.
Right, I bought her something to eat and let her do her own thing. And then so we can do the mukbang. And then she come over here and eat our food.
I'm just eating the chips and dip.
And then my son, he came, but that was before camera started rolling. And then our other daughter, our oldest daughter, she's in there on the couch patiently waiting.
You have any questions to ask me?
Oh, do y'all just want me to wait till y'all finish eating and get the leftovers?
Yeah, go on. That'll work. Don't put nothing back. Get them out of here. Get them out of here.
Y'all eat after me every day. Okay, I just still need that, like for these 3 chips, and I'm gone.
Do you ever get lonely on the road?
Yes. A lot. But I went through a lot of stuff in my life, so I understand loneliness. I understand how to deal with loneliness. Times are hard. Sometimes it feel like a cell in there. Feel like you're in jail. Feel like you're caged in. But when you get that feeling of loneliness out there, just take a break. Do video call. I do a lot of video calling. Talking to my family and making sure everything is good on that end. And it's like the same thing as like when I get burnt out. To me, I take it as like another part of being burnt out. So what I do is I'll take a day off. I'll drop a load off. Say I dropped the load off today. I think I saw that on one of my old videos, but I'll drop a load off today, Monday. And I'll set my ETA for Wednesday. I'll give me a good night rest. I'll wake up in the morning. I'll grab me an Uber. I'll go downtown, just walk around. Try to get trucking off my mind. Try to get being trapped up in that truck all day off my mind. Because when I was a company driver, I never went nowhere. And when I did a 34, I did a 34 in the truck. When anything goes down, I'm in the truck. So I said I wasn't doing it this year. It becomes hard time. It makes you feel like you're encaged. So when I'm not doing that no more. If I got 34, I'm taking a taxi or Uber somewhere. I'm gonna figure out how to go and have some fun, and then good.
I know your shrimp bigger than mine.
Ooh. But I deal with it. When it get too hectic, I come home, take a break.
So,
but I know that it is a goal that I am going to, so that keeps me pushing hard. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So with that being said, okay, when you say that, what makes you miss family more? Like, you know how holidays, like my thing is holidays. You know, I'm big on holidays.
Right.
But that's how I was raised.
Right.
You know, with you wasn't, because you was the only child. Right. So it was always just you and your mom. You know what I mean? You had family, but it was just always still you and your mom.
Right. Basically.
Like with me, I got brother, sister, you know, stuff like that. And then we just we love family. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, do anything ever trigger you being out there? You know what I mean? Like I say, Valentine's or whatever, Thanksgiving or whatever. That moment, I want you at home, but you miss Christmas. You miss, you miss birthdays. Them things that you do miss. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when do you feel lonely?
The most lonely.
Like whenever, like, it'd be like at times I'd be like, babe, I need to see you. I need you to figure out a way to come home. And sometimes I get like it. I'm like, I need you to come home.
Well, if y'all hear that, that is the dryer. I gotta come out. I gotta go out in the morning. I gotta hit that road again. But I try to stay moving. When I'm on the road, a lot of people think that I'm not working, but as a trucker, we always working 7 days a week. We doing 70 hours a week. I mean, yes, we get paid good money, but the key of not being so lonely or stressed out is to stay moving. As a business owner, I have a lot of different things that I have to do, a little bit more than I did as a company driver. So I stay busy. I stay doing something. I stay just getting it in. So I don't actually have time for me to do a lot of thinking. When I have time to do a lot of thinking, I'm calling home. I'm seeing how they doing, and I'm so beat up from the day that it's time to go to sleep. And when you wake up, it's time to start over. So I'm not trying to dodge the question, but half the time we never have time to really know. When you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you comb your hair, or whatever you got to do in the morning. You start your clock, and boom, you out. Till 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. You know, you do your 30-minute break. You do everything, pick up, drop off, all of that. By 8, 9 o'clock at night, now you starting to end your day. By then, you tired. You ain't really got time to think. And you ain't really got enough energy to do too much of nothing.
This is another thing. Like when he first went to trucking, he worked at a car lot. He worked on cars. He did that at first before he went into trucking. And he worked days and I worked midnights. And then
went to school for 2 years to work on cars.
So then he changed over to trucking. That's what we get into, the trucking part. And you have a lot of people that you have good ear. You got good people in your ear, and you have bad stuff in your ear. Because the first thing when I hear like different people say, "Well, how do you feel about him going to be a truck driver? Do you worry about him? This, that, and another." Is no marriage going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is just do your best at being the best wife you can be, and then the husband, the best husband he can be. And my motto is treat people the way you want to be treated. So with that being said, I'm saying this. First I was listening to people that were close to me, and I was like real afraid of him doing something stupid. There's no joke out there. You have prostitution out there, but at a time they was calling it.
Lock lizards.
No, I'm not gonna say that yet.
Oh,
that's what I was gonna say. What they call them now. But first they was calling them what, prostitutes.
Yeah, I guess so.
They was calling them prostitutes, but now they lot lizards. And you hear that, you like, okay. He'll tell me when people walk up, people come to his truck, stuff like that, I worry about that. And then I have those things where, you be worried about different stuff happening, because you having a lot of different stuff now out there happening in trucking. And a lot of people feel like that, yes, it is good money in trucking, but a lot of people don't want to go out here and make it. So I'm always telling him lock his doors, and I'm always asking God to keep him covered from the front of his truck to the back of his truck, because I do have those moments. Like if he don't answer his phone, I'm freaking out. I'm ready to call the helicopters in because I'm trying to figure out why he didn't answer his phone. Then he'll tell me, well, baby, I was talking to a shipper, or I'm talking to a customer. I'm like, well, just send me a text and let me know that you still in the land of living and you okay. You know, he like, you overthinking. It ain't that I'm overthinking. It's just like, when I know you don't respond to me, then I'm going to worry.
Right.
You know. But we have a great time, so. And we made it almost 4 years with him being a trucker. And then, like I say, we have our good and we have our bad. I mean, because we are in a relationship. It's almost like being in a long distance relationship. If you're not good with being in a long distance relationship, trucking is not for you. Because I didn't think I would do good in a long distance relationship because I said that. But then I got thinking about all the things that I need. Want to be debt free. You know, I want to be a homeowner and all those different things. And it takes two people. But then you have that one that's more dedicated than the other one. We're not saying they're more dedicated, but you know, they're doing something to change where they was. Because he was okay with working on cars, but he wanted more money. So with more money, you have to change what you're doing. Mm-hmm. So that's what he did. He changed what he was doing. And it provided us to have more money and for him to be able to do more for us.
And plus, I ain't trying to cut her off, but plus this was a childhood dream. My daddy was a trucker.
Right.
He did it for 18 years. He used to come and pick me up like I do my son now in the summer. Come pick me up and ride. But one thing that you gotta remember, you gotta know now is I didn't know when I was coming through, riding in that passenger seat and riding in that driver's seat is not the same thing.
Right, I imagine.
I didn't see what he was going through because I was in the passenger side just looking at the scenery and everything that was going on. But I love what I do. I really love it. I didn't cut you off, did I? Mm-mm. Oh, okay.
And I've not had the opportunity to ride in a truck like I want to yet.
It's coming.
I haven't got on the road yet. You know, even if it's just like a week vacation for me. You know, just leaving my job and just spending time with him because I do have vacation. But when I have vacation, I want to go on vacation. You know. But it is something that I'm looking for in the near future to be able to just get in the truck and ride with him. You know, and that goes with your kids being in order and doing stuff that they're supposed to do because they are teenagers. And I got responsible kids too, but I do have, you know, okay kids, you know, whatever. But, you know, it's different when saying, well, mama's gone for a couple of days and then versus being gone for a week or something. Because I've never, ever left my kids, you know. Mm-hmm. We always together. So that would be a challenge for me. You know, I would be worried about it. I think I'd be crazy. I'm messing around. They all have to get in the truck with us.
Right.
The way I be thinking, I'd be like, no, baby, I can't.
All five of us riding down the highway.
Right. Be like a TV incident.
Oh, yeah. Y'all should have seen that today. We had a long day today.
We got 2 vehicles. And we've been to Ohio in mine. And so my husband, sometimes he'll be like, he'll do it, but I have to ask. And he know I don't like to ask more than once. So I got gas in my car, but I know what I got, you know. And then my husband, he don't want to give you no gas. He don't like giving you no gas. So I said, well, we ain't going in my car. And then we went to go get my daughter's check and to go look at a TV. We wasn't really planning on buying a TV. We were going to look at TV. So my husband
my sister wanted us to look at TV.
Yeah, my sister wanted us to look at the TV because my husband know more about TVs. And so my husband got what is it, just considered a compact car?
Yes.
His car is considered a compact car, and I got an SUV. So, with that being said, we went and we had my baby girl with us, and we decided to get a TV. So then we had
A 50-inch.
A 50-inch, and then we had to put the baby girl in the front seat with us. She had to get in my lap to get in the car. It was a sight.
Man, that was crazy.
Yeah, we may post pictures, but it was funny.
Yeah, it definitely was. Because we don't have little kids. We're not a little family. So we don't have little kids. And all three of us in the front seat of a compact Kia Forte. But that's not the half of it. We get the TV. We haul the TV home. Then her and her sister had a bright idea that we gonna go online to another Walmart that's like 50 miles down the road and see do they have the same TV for a cheaper price. So they finds the TV. So they was my wife was like, "Come on, baby, we gotta go down here and look at this TV." Now, this is my last day home, so I gotta get everything organized and ready to get back on the road. So we drive 50 miles down the road to this other Walmart, and she ends up buying another TV. So after we get the TV, we come back and pick the TV up we just bought, put it back in the cart, and take it back to the Walmart in our town.
I saved $43. I'm all about saving.
And with that note, we out.